who,
probably in the entire world.
You know the drills have been going on while that break.
Okay, Split, we've got Giants on defense, we've got Vitality on attack. And Chad, is the sound levels good? It looks like it's alright. Straight up sight hit. Damn, they wanted to straight up sight hit.
Vitality on the attack side, and already
no
a
way.
lot of presence towards this A side. In fact, Durka's gone in with the spike, I believe, going for the plant now after that pick, and they have got the site wide open, looking for more control though, up towards heaven, but with a flash in hand, Kicks goes down, and
it's a nice reaction from Giants though. Insta lose sight real fast over towards A main.
For them to get back into this one. Yoru clone throw now. Sivo doing well to find one back and give them that extra advantage.
Damn, he's got a rough posture on him.
Lurking in from behind, he's been spotted though. That's all the
it's a great smoke. Oh, it's a great smoke. I'm not sure about the idea, but
try and take that fight versus Cloud. But now in the post,
it's super winnable, man.
To clear that remaining player of Durka, already wrapping all
I'd be able to get it half before he peaks.
Position for exactly where the plant is in, and in fact, he's managed to bait the steps.
Unlucky. Imagine he got half here. I think he might win that.
Diffusal, knowing that Cloud is not going to be on it, waiting for that additional tap. The time is too far gone.
So well played from Durka. A little bit unlucky from Cloud. He had him close, and he thought he was just going to insta swing. Looks like a tech pause. Honestly, they're talking a lot. Vernon with the tier 1. Thank you so much for the 11 months. Tricky Valo with the prime as well. Thank you so much for that, dude, as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It was all down to Durka. If he falls, spikes on the floor, and problems can come from there. But instead, it's a nice, easy
Durka, yeah, he's good, man. He just rarely makes mistakes these days. He used to make a good amount of mistakes. Now he doesn't really make too much. This is all Pansy's fault, by the way. If anyone's wondering. Tweeted that today's going to be a good day. First round in, of course.
Is it all up in the air?
It's difficult because going into this match, obviously you're going to favor Vitality. Like I think that GX have always been that sort of middle of the pack team, like we saw a couple of years ago.
What is the usual cause of tech pauses? It's normally, I mean, players will know more than me, but from at least when I was coaching, it's like people can't hear people. Normally what happens, the voice comms are normally a little bit messed up and people need adjusting, or like a mic won't be working.
You saw some weaknesses from Vitality when they played against the best of the best, like losing.
That's what it used to be back in the day. I don't know about it these days.
They beat a DRX, like they played the best of the best at this map and been able to show it. The same for the next.
Jafar 6 with the Prime as well. Thank you for the whole year, mate.
I'm always going to come into a match like this and favor
Is the banner at the bottom new? Yeah.
Players because of how they performed recently at a Masters, and because we haven't seen that much from GX. But they are just one of those teams that no matter what form they're in, I always put a roster of these 5 players as a dark horse. Like they could easily
my expectations of Sivo,
this group really interesting as if it isn't already.
Hold his own, to be honest.
And maybe steal a map.
Just role play. He doesn't need to do anything crazy.
Be on a different level to where
he doesn't even need to frag as heavy as Tracks, to be honest, because the rest of his team is so skilled. Ufera with the Prime as well with the 3 months. Thank you, thank you. I think it's literally just don't make mistakes. Don't make mistakes and let everyone else just win. He can frag heavy though, for sure.
Still, and get that tech pause out of the way as the players mount the stage. Now, I think the thing for Vitality is, you know, you talk about that turnaround time, going to a Masters event, it takes out that month-long preparation. You're playing on old patch. You're having to run it down with some of the best teams in the world.
If as a coach you see one of your players struggling from mechanics, is there anything you can do to remedy it?
And I think changing your
I think it's like different depending on it. Like what you're saying there is, I would hope that that wouldn't happen, but I guess like the only reason that would happen is because I'm changing them onto a different role, in which case it would just take time. And then I would just kind of just say what I said there, when like you don't have to force anything, just try and not make any mistakes.
It's not that you can't overcome them,
but I would always just spam games, man. I'm an hour spammer.
Kind of a back foot of preparation. The thing is though with Vitality, not just in terms of
Befema, thank you so much. Befema 2810, the tier 1, thank you so much.
Rob, the manager, was saying some, or GM, what was his official title? He told me earlier, I can't remember.
I think he likes to be referred to as
Do you think 100 Thieves and NRG need to make changes? No, I don't. Does that mean they won't make? Does that mean that they won't make changes? I'm not sure these days. I thought no one really was going to make changes after kickoff, but there ended up being a lot. Yeah, I don't think they need to. If I had to say out of the two teams who I think was more likely to change to change someone, it would be 100 Thieves. Just because I think some of their stuff conflicts slightly. I talked about it on Platchat a little bit. I think there's a lot of people that want to op on that team that maybe don't get a chance to op. It's weird being an opera in this game. There's like quite a few oppers that when the op agents are out of meta, they struggle, to be honest. Right? I'm not saying that Boostio's a hard op player, but that's how he used to frag heavy on EG. Cryo also. Something also. Like, it's weird. It's hard to like reinvent yourself. But I think people can op more on roles and agents that you think like that aren't tier 1 agents, right? You don't need a dash. Like, I think you could op a little bit on like Teo and stuff like that, really. I'm not saying you're making picks and stuff, but I think you a lot of times like util flush them out into the open. Like, it's not bad in terms of the role you're playing. Like there's something Gecko op, it wasn't too bad. I think people need to lean more into that. Winnows with the Prime, thank you for the 5 months. Thank you. Phoenix Fisher with the 24, thank you for the 2 months, bro. Sorry, thank you for the 2 years even. What I meant to say. One Eric's as well with the 15 months. Yoru struggled on Yoru, but he didn't op that much. 2 rounds, right? I think we were counting it. I think I asked. Tech Pause explains. Pansy? Oh no, what's she tweeting now? Where's this going? Sorry, chat.
We've got the little transition of fire, but the fire has been put out.
Her explain is just because she's in the building? That's crazy.
Love to see it.
Another red comes back.
We want more of that from Tom. Give him the time. Well, 1-0 for Vitality. They started out winning the pistol. Durka opened and shut the round, and now GX,
so Ducks, yeah, like I said, Ducks secured the round. They're allowed 2 deaths.
There's some sheriffs
and we got 2 sheriffs, so maybe an outlaw on attack happens next round. We'll see. They won the late fight A with a stun. Drone goes in, stun, double swing. You can salvo back if you want it. Okay.
They're forced back by some of that early utility.
Ooh, okay, this gets a little bit weird. So Les is the other human drone that can maybe make a risk like Durka just did.
Similar playstyle, you know.
But at the moment, they're out of drones, but they still got a human drone.
Like him having a more aggressive role within the team. Like there was a world where, if you think back to when Cloud was on Na'Vi, yes, Cloud was on Na'Vi, for those of you who've only been here a couple of years, he played the
Boostio Killjoy op. Yeah, he used to do a lot on Fracture, you're right. A lot on Fracture. Honestly, quite a lot on Lotus, if you look at it. I'm not saying it was all the time, I'm just saying it was like 30-40% of his kills.
What I really like here from GX is the opening pick doesn't result in them stagnating late into the
round.
Dude,
4-person stack. Dude, Vitality might get owned here. 30 seconds. Keep an eye on the human drone going over towards Heaven. He's the person who needs to make the next play, really. And I imagine, oh, lovely Omen flash. Oh, it was nice though. I give this, you got to give Les his dues here. He played this so well. He played it super well. Damn. Very, very nice. He'll take that. That counts as a 1v2 clutch.
To put 2-0 on the board.
They kind of messed up with the double swing. I still think Les played really well. Like, I think Les played really well. Takes the first duel with the Omen flash and then just stays in the smoke. Everyone else looking at him, right? That's what enabled the second kill. Ah, the second guy. They really messed up the double swing there. Like, he swung out and then the second guy's out here jumping. Like, we gotta... Either the first guy does this, they like both baited for each other, and then no one was here to get the kill. Either way, this is a good eco. Could have won it.
Guns being brought back up here by Vitality.
Yeah, well, I mean, we came into the last round.
Yeah, so they were allowed 2 deaths. They got 4, but the 2 people that had the ghosts can buy up, obviously. Got kill trips on site. Info trip on Heaven. Dude, this info trip on Heaven recently has been very strong. Dude, they love this little TP stunning cross. Like at the moment, we know the back of screens is like the weak spot, but unless they're gonna play it, they're gonna keep losing A site.
It's audacious, but it's worked out in purple. Well, he's taking a leaf out of his book.
And they got out of there. As we can see, a pivot towards B would be incredible. They don't know about at least 1, maybe 2.
free space for a B rotate.
GX have got their whole team committed to A. Every single player is
but they don't know about it yet.
That's one of the quickest rotations I think we've ever seen.
We didn't see any of the Omen util,
starting to realize,
other than like smokes. Like we didn't see the flash. We don't know that he's committed. He could still be anywhere.
Like a team that's gambled while having the low buy. GX are the ones that have the guns.
Normally we talk about these rounds as a pump fake, you know, you pretend to throw it and then maybe they think you did. They threw a fake ball this round. The A site was gone.
Echoes, hello mate. Thank you so much. Keep it as well, hello, hello.
And then they've rotated into heaven. Now granted, been slow since then, but that might even work out in their favor. It all depends
15 seconds. Tamazi. Good smoke from him. Ah, it's unlucky. Ah, it's unlucky, man. He bought so much time. Plant just comes in, stun. It was almost great. And okay, this guy's playing well. He's see what I was talking about just like playing your life, playing your role, and not dying too much, not making mistakes. Like he's doing it.
More for the remaining two of GX. Yeah, it does start to question whether or not this fight is worthwhile. Going to try and fall off this.
It's like he's not trying to win the round by doing anything flashy. Just his presence alone, his util alone has been good. Had nice impact at the moment. Staying alive 1v2 round before.
All in all, a fantastic round from Vitality, but it does scream a few danger signs for me that GX was so heavy in that rotation. Like they, sure, there was quite a lot committed. Obviously, Dirk was within the site before they fell all the way back. But
where's Trex? They kicked him.
That manner and have no clue on the other side of the map other than, okay, can Tomazi stop their whole team? It's a little worrying.
I would be so down for a timeout from Giants.
Because they'd also put
I think you've at least got a... You've already had 2 times rounds. Yeah, this is good. This is one of the easiest timeouts ever, though, right? 2 times rounds where you've seen the TP over towards B, and you know that if this is screens here, you know that it's stun in front of screens, Omen flash in front of screens, but there's no util for back of screens. So you definitely prioritize back of screens. Either prioritize back of screens or you prioritize fighting A main, even, sorry, A.
We'll just rotate anyways. When you get that kill, that's often going to be them going, oh, okay, maybe we just commit. Maybe we just finish the strat now. The dominoes are already falling, and these mistakes happen. GX would have been ready for that, but instead, they fought tooth and nail for a site that was wide open.
So sad.
Oh yeah, we got the lovely overlay.
Outfit from the video the other day.
So money's not great on these.
They were looking good.
2 guns. They could try force with it, but
that's honestly the best Pipson's ever looked. I think he should bring it back full
is Giant X an Ascension team? No, they're not.
He definitely doesn't.
They're franchising team.
To the tweet saying he doesn't.
Oh, okay.
But he was very clear with the fact that I think he said something along the lines.
They used to be called Giants, and then they merged with XL.
Make some sort of deal. That was not.
That was like last year, I think, beginning of last year.
GX.
Okay.
Hey. Maybe they qualify to champ.
But you're here to let him know today that you're down to make a deal with him too.
Okay, Yoru ult.
Get him in that costume.
Yoru ult to keep it nice and clean. Let's see how Giants want to handle over towards A. Looks like we're, instead of just prioritizing here, we're just actually wanting to like hold A with 1.
Starting off with the aggression on purple.
Yeah, I think this is a good way to do it, and I think later we'll see the anchor prioritize there.
Scurrying in the other direction. There'll be no fake to the back of A, and there'll be no Durka for the late round either. He gets picked off in a trade for mid control.
Yeah, I guess there was a trip here. I wasn't fully looking at the minimap.
I think there was a trip just behind the smoke. So I think he's walked directly into that, and he was revealed. There's a very, very easy kill for the defensive side. Now they've kept on to some of this aggression. Obviously, you have to take gambles.
The VCT logo, I can get rid of this, right?
To play with. I don't believe
there you go.
There's any way to get out of this, though. Maybe a stun, hoping to come through, but no, it's just a raw fight among. You give that to any player on Vitality, there's a good chance they win it.
Running ahead of the aftershock.
Bro, why's my breach stun? Got me like 3 rounds so far. Oh my goodness. Looking easy. Dude, A is so weak for Giants. So weak. They gotta sit there, gotta sort their A hold out. 2-9 loss bonus, everyone should be able to buy. The 2 that saved the guns in the round before this probably got low money, maybe light armor.
GX is gonna start to feel the pressure to put a round on the board fairly soon, or at least have more control over how the round is going. It feels like we're playing Vitality's game.
Yeah, for sure. And that's the thing. I don't mind a lot of these initial setups that we're seeing from GX, like to try and, okay, I'm going to use the salvos early in the round, like start that timer to get them back for any sort of retake or delay. But with those aggressive pushes not working out, and ultimately
how did Sen hold A? They fought here a good amount. Honestly, they just fought like all of this area way better.
Okay.
God, this is a buy rounds. At the very least, Vitality picked this because Giants are getting rolled over.
Expected a bit more recoil in every direction. 4-0 is Vitality score, but we're looking for 5. Listen, you know what I said. GX, 3 rifles left to try to hold strong, and it seems like they're going to put all their eggs in one basket. That basket is the B site. And it looks like A is the one being taken. So for Vitality,
yeah, another finish over towards A. I guess the eco round towards B didn't fill him with confidence.
Pretty much locks in the round. I really wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, Vitality on this one. Even in the 3v5, they're okay to use an ult. Still very early in the game. They want to try get as much money as possible.
Early days on Vitality's pick.
Oh no,
yeah, and it's going to force them to save as well. And honestly, it's relatively big, right? Like, you got to think sometimes save for the loss bonus. Like, they're actually not going to have that much money. Like, they're only going to get 1,000. I know they got guns and everything, but you can safely hunt here. You can. But at the moment, you just want to prioritize your own money. Merlin Pants with the Prime. Thank you so much, Merlin. Do you think the pro Valorant scene became more snowbally in the last year? Yeah, but that's just, the game's always been snowbally, just teams have got a lot better at doing it. Like the average team, way better. Like if you actually look at like 2023, about 5 teams that could snowball well. 2022, there were about 3 teams that could snowball well. Now, there's like, honestly, it's like 30 plus.
Though he tried to TP with the timing, so Safe would be looking the other way. It very nearly worked out. The Safe was certain. Why would he TP into the south?
What does snowball you mean? If this is a mountain and you put a snowball down here, picks up all the snow and gets bigger and bigger and bigger, right?
He went forward. I'm not certain he would have been safe at the back anyway.
So it's like that. Momentum, basically.
I think he was like, oh, I've got to move.
Yeah, I'm in trouble. Picked the wrong way.
It's not going great. 5-0. Vitality looking like the new player and
okay, a lot of money. Giants low buy. 2 save guns.
Yeah, maybe. Just how it seems like they're having a great
Every single time been struggling over towards A. They put the Cypher back towards here. They're still not prioritizing the right positions, so it worries me a lot about.
And their goal is to like make a name for themselves. Yeah. He's been very happy to play these more passive. Like,
okay, cages go up over towards A. Insta drone clear towards here. This is great. It means we can have a much heavier rotate. The good news for Vitality is Less is close, and he can call his team back if he wants to. And droning over towards A is really good against Cypher, right? You can normally only really kind of create one question mark, whereas like a Viper can do it multiple times, so the drone isn't as impactful. This is very good from Leicester, right? He heard the drone, he knew that they re-cleared it, he knows that they've walked off, and there's probably only one person here. It's gonna be hard to get inside though without the TP.
40 seconds on the clock. Either spike is down or save's being called. GX with some legs to stand on, and they're avoiding a lot of that utility that will come in.
Yeah, and that's where they're going to start using the ults. We've still got that trip that might own them.
Heaven hold for GX. It's Cloud.
Wait.
And West Side.
How is...
just gone down to
the nice shots, bro.
Here to save the day.
Okay, that's how they're going to hold A shot. Really nice shots. Dude, I was trying to look at how Cloud died in events here.
This has quickly spiraled out of control.
10 seconds left.
A chance potentially to make a name for himself. He's got to try and stick this plant through, otherwise there won't be enough time. And well, it now just comes down to the last couple of kills.
I tell you what, though. Tell you what, he did good damage. 1v3, managed to take it down to a 1v1, makes him win 1 round, makes 4 people rebuy. Like, he did good.
The kid's got skill.
Yeah, that was the thing. He was talking about the pronunciation of his name to
there's a lot of debate.
To King Rob Mulligan.
King Rob.
Oh yeah. It's a lovely run from you.
Basically saying that
hello Saint, how we doing, mate?
Sivov, Sivo, Sivov, or Zywoo, depending on what name you like. So he's aiming high. I appreciate that, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
Did he just say Zywoo?
Shooting for the stars.
You gotta go for broke.
Shooting for the stars. From what we've seen, he doesn't miss much, so Let's see how
it's an absolute classic.
Will go for Brokey.
We'll see. We'll see. Deep play towards the spawn.
Okay, creates a little bit of pressure here, but as we can see, we got the camera for this. So Vitality, super aware that this is the most common defense side Yoru ult, and we put a camera really far back to clear if he TP'd away. Dude, that's a great sign for Vitality, by the way. Putting our camera here because they have a because they have Yoru ult.
An advantage that they gave away. They've avoided the early danger, and now it's the scrappy fight on the choke point, and they are winning, passing it with
Dirk is in trouble.
Colors. The spike is left in the open, even though Dirk gets out. He's got to go back in, and in the process, he is mowed
This will be a lovely
down.
round from Giants if they can keep 4 here.
We said GX needed to get their hands on the reins pretty soon. Seems like it's mission accomplished.
Oops.
This is all about how much damage can Les do. Position known.
Yeah, he needs to do damage.
His team's in an excellent spot, so taking away anything that he can would be massive, but I think definitely a little bit more wary about.
How do they know Yoru would ult A and not middle? Mate, no one Yoru ults through middle, really. Like the most common set strat is here.
The fact is, though, I think a really stellar round in general from GX.
Like if you literally look at every team and you go fast 10 seconds, what is the only set Yoru ult? There's maybe one through middle. There's probably about 20 from here.
Forced him back into a
I guess it's percentages.
with the rest of his team, and then when they actually went to fight, I think there was an excellent stun that came through.
Dude, the Cypher trips are getting him a lot.
Yeah,
Westside's doing a good job of mixing up his trips. We're seen over towards A. Last round got 3, started towards B this time. Want to see the rounds with trips again. We're talking about the K-Corp? Yeah, that's the K-Corp ult. Truman White with the Prime, think of the 7 months as well. As a casual viewer, do you think EMEA is the more boring region to watch? They definitely try and play the most default slow rounds. Not saying that's boring, but that's definitely what they try and do.
And there almost was here as well. Purpo's just down to 28 HP, and they're having to bring Cloud in to cover that gap now that he can't quite fight through those smokes.
Another early engagement that hasn't gone fantastically to the side of GX, but
I mean, it didn't go too bad.
Again,
the same thing, right? The cages go up over towards A, create the question mark, into the drone out, now they can rotate more over towards middle. Les, once again, knows about the drone, can call his team back. And pretty much to see how this has been a protocol each time from Vitality. Like he always just stays close for them to re-clear it. Becomes a very easy call when you're getting info like this. Drone goes back to create a lot of pressure over towards Heaven. He saved 1 cage. Wait, that's a defense cage.
Has just been met with death. Like, we haven't seen a lot of success from him so far.
Maybe not in this round either with the early tag up, but
wait, this is a nice round from Vitality. Dude, they're pretty good at this map. I'm liking a lot of what I see here.
Cloud forced out onto the Raptors. If he goes walking back, he's not gonna like.
Keep an eye on the time.
Vitality though,
dude, I complimented them and then they decide to go over towards B with 15 seconds left.
They're getting into Heaven, and GX have not moved. They've kept the 3-man stack on this side of the map. Durka grabs one.
Durka, does he have time to plant? Oh my god, they actually have time to plant. I cannot believe they've won this. I can't believe they won this. 0.5 seconds to plant as well. Oh my goodness. The overall like macro is pretty cool with like the drone going over towards the re-clear with the camera and the salvos to make sure you can get info if they fell back. Like all of that was awesome. And then they decided to go B with 3 people Heaven at 25 seconds.
It's fine because I've got all of my stat.
And then Dirk is just a monster.
Right, just runs in, jumps down, insta headshots the guy, TPs away, and then his teammate just gets the next frag on the.
Absurd, mate. I reckon if you paused that at 15 seconds,
that was literally half a
I reckon you would give Vitality 5%.
An old school KC round where we're just calling
I reckon.
melons. Yeah. Instead, because of
a generous 5%.
It's genius.
Risky to say the least, but the reward, I suppose, amplified by it. The fact that GX still had 3 players there, no doubt.
How many do Giants need, in my opinion? I think it's done. I think Vitality look way too drilled on this map. Look at that. What the hell?
So stupid.
It's crazy as well. And he's the person with the spike, and so he knows he has time to TP out and still get over towards the site and plant. That's nuts. Aston with the 20 months. Thank you so much, bro.
So if he doesn't do that, that's the GX round.
Dude, it looks so depressing. The Giants' coach room looks crazy depressing.
Unbelievable.
Wait, that's a real Yori behind him.
That stun's caught him. Last is in trouble, and he still got Purpo. Those early engagements really have not been going Purpo's way so far, but this one, I'm pretty sure Les was stunned up on the initial fight. Elsewise, why would he not be around the corner?
Well, also, I think he
big time. Hello, mate. How we doing?
Straight past Durka. So even if
you may always worth staying up for sure. I'm enjoying your work at the moment, bro. Keep it up.
Behind. Like, you can take a trade in that scenario. Well, I suppose they got it in the end with Durka down.
That's the thing.
Could have been the 2-1.
Of all of the early engagements we've seen, I was about to say it's going well, but now it's going very well. Les has fallen. He's been able to dominate a lot of this A-ramp control, be it with the cam set up just to watch if anybody tries to.
Okay, what's the call in the 3v4? Dude, Giants have to win this round.
On one player, it's West side on the other side.
Let's see what's actually going to go down
here. The thing is,
here.
the last couple of rounds, they've been a lot more split.
Hello, Amp. How you doing, mate? Good to see you.
This full gamble, like we saw in some of the early rounds. That's why they had those 3 players there towards the end. But the question is, how much can West side do? He had a fantastic round a couple ago, where he was able to hold the line.
I mean, he's had a good. I think he's responsible for both their rounds, to be honest, so far.
Fully committed.
Fully committed, and he just didn't expect him to ult directly behind him.
And that leaves Runner on 15 HP. No chance to deny that spike is what I would have said if we didn't switch to see the salvos. They came online just in time. 8 seconds now.
No way, they're stealing rounds. Absolutely stealing rounds.
Tell me we have Tomazi's death.
It doesn't work.
Because you see a player running towards Sivo, that's not the player that died. The player that died was Tomazi, who used from the shadows, TP'd in and got insta-headshot by a guy I don't think he knew was there.
Look at this, dude. How's he allowed to do that?
This, and then this.
That's crazy.
That's the kill. That's the kill.
Dude, he almost got a double. It took him down to 15 HP.
And gets killed for it. There's pretty much a double set of errors
honestly, this new kid's playing well, though.
Sivo again. And what Tomazi, he's 0-8 right now. He's having a real rough time.
Was that even a collat on Runner that took him down?
Yeah, it was.
So
yes, I think it was.
He took the bullet.
You don't see it every day. But what a game this has been for Vitality so far. This map pick's certainly working out. Their prep is definitely holding up to the task, but Receival as well as
Alright, pretty much a force buy for Giants. It's desperation time. We get the judge close.
0 kills. There we go.
There we go. Tomazi's got
all we have to do is talk about his kills. It's on the board.
Sometimes you need just a cheese kill.
Sometimes when you can't kill, just bring out the judge.
We'll see. Maybe this can be the start.
Pretty much what I do every single game.
Like, that last round is really, really unlucky on the timing. I'll say as well, I'm guessing they didn't hear the teleport from Sivo, or they just didn't think he would stick it. But that's the thing I'm enjoying, is like, again, a lot of players either come in with something to prove or lacking confidence. He's doing neither.
Is that a one-tap? What do you mean? That was fine.
And also, like you say, with the something to prove, it's just the fact that he's a smart player. He's made the right calls.
Just a good gun.
A lot of cracks in young talent when they come to this level, but very few showing here, if any. For Sivo, there's less.
It was pretty far. Yeah, but he aimed it right. He got slightly lucky with where the pellets went. But
they've got full control up in heaven. The spike will be planted, and it's safe up top, looking for a Zolt with one more orb, 1 kill, 1 pick. And he's in the game, but he also loses salvos if he dies. There's the ult online, but not for this round.
Durka.
Pressure falls onto Durka's shoulders.
Fake TP at one point once he gets first kill.
Ooh. No,
I thought it was going to be first kill, sidestep to the left, fake TP. Could have been sick.
Need to. GX,
okay, I still think if they get 5, they're done. I'm not going to lie, Vitality are way too drilled on this map. West side, I mean, he's won all 3 rounds.
Highly impactful.
Really?
In scenarios where, yeah, I think some of the fights are not necessarily favorable. Like they're going into trades, or in that case, just taking an opening duel. It's something for GX. And that's the thing, like, although there's been a lot of big plays, a lot of big rounds from Vitality, I don't want to say GX have been, like, slaughtered. At least the last, like, 5 or 6 rounds they've been in this map. They can get the last couple. This one might just become competitive.
Coming into this round, Vitality, a lot of
insta
online already. One going to be put in towards this A site. They want the fight, and they want it to be Purpo leading the charge. He grabs
This was cool though. You do Teo ult here, little angle where they can drop down, and we're doing the aftershock. That's nice. Salvo, aftershock. Like this whole area, literally this whole area is a kill zone. You gotta play here. Util doesn't kill, but you can't stand here, of course.
Hold in position.
It's a nice combos though, to be fair, and they timed it well.
He's gonna try and go towards the spawn. It's unorthodox. It's not expected by anyone other than Westside, who's probably the exact man you'd want in this sort of position. First shot.
Dude, he's playing great, man. Oh, is that my bad? I felt like he was mid-duel. Not taking full responsibility.
40 seconds left.
He still did enough.
Try and find something.
Well, they've got to win two 2v2s essentially. No matter where they go, there's bodies waiting for them. Time is against them.
30 seconds left.
Oh, just now they've managed to find an isolated fight with the utility that was being lined up. The salvos avoided in the site being taken. Cloud stomps his way in. They heard him surely move towards the site, but do they expect the closed corner? No, they don't. It's an easy pick, but Kix gets his third. The plant will be the end of him surely. They're waiting for it. No, he gets the spike down. I was waiting for Tamazi to round the corner.
Don't
now
do it.
Kix
Don't
is
ult.
waiting for
Don't
exactly
ult.
that.
Okay, ult.
But the focus is the
Oh my god.
the round and the ace on the card.
Surely
It's
not.
only purple. A tough game so far. Fake TP out his steps, give him away, and Kix is posted on the angle. He only
Cap
catches
of the
the
spike
shoulder.
means all.
The Rolling Thunder, though, still online, will buy him all the time he needs. He's seen the
No
angle,
way. How has he won that?
It's Kix with an
How has he possibly won this?
Miles into the lead.
Well, it only took 11 rounds for Kix to
I
put the
cannot
first
believe
ace of
he's
stage
won
one
that.
onto the board. I think there'd be quite
He's
a lot of
planted
people
next
would
to
have bet
someone.
that it would be a Vitality player to do it, but I don't know if they would have necessarily bet that it would be Kix, but this is the problem. Again, I feel like there've been moments, plenty of moments, where you'd look at this game and go, okay, GX are in it. They're competitive. They're fighting for these rounds. And then a guy who was on 2 kills prior to this round aces your team, and well, I think it all goes out the window.
Normally, if you see a clutch like that, it's a lot of 1v1s, and I know in the end, those two players, they were isolated. There was like a 2-second window.
Let's pack it up. Let's go to the lowest.
To catch that fight. But most of the others were looking even playing field. I think second and third it was that he found on the site. They traded perfectly. The timing was there, but Kix just knew he was already aiming at the second angle. 8-3, 1 round left in the half, and GX are coming in with next to nothing. A lot of weaknesses, but ults, well, the ult that they have, Runner might be able to claim them some space towards the site. Whichever site they decide to go for, but it looks like it's going to be sent in straight to middle.
Whoops.
GX don't get much for that, really.
Side again. A lot of the rounds they won have been down to him. Cloud was just walked into the open.
Oh my
Maybe
god,
not
look at this
expecting
all
anybody
as
to be there.
well.
That's a
Guy's
lot
got to
of
run to his
utility
own
for
one
Westside to
way.
try and escape. Still standing, gets 2 for 1.
It's a little bit
Again,
lucky, but he'll
he
take
seems
it.
to bring them back when it looks like there's no hope.
Dude, is he actually going to be responsible for all of their rounds?
And you can already see these lurks. Look at where
That's so unlucky, bro. What the hell? Where have those bullets gone?
Never going to get the chance to take. And while we've just seen an ace from one side, it needs to be.
I guess he got a little bit lucky with the judge shot.
Nothing.
That was payback.
What a masterclass this first half has been.
Yeah, no, they got a nice split for sure. They've been working hard on this map.
But triumph for Vitality, everything.
Been working hard on this map, and then they got a couple of individuals pop in.
But the suspension's held strong. We'll see if they can continue this win streak in the second half after the break.
To the second series, you want to come on, Fio? For sure, dude. Sounds good to me. You realize all of the K-Corp stuff you've done, they're going to change up their comps, right? Let me just mute this so we don't get owned. It felt like a fast half, to be honest, but obviously we had the tech pause. How many red or yellow cards for Giants? Yeah, I mean, depends how strict you are. Vitality definitely did some good stuff. But there is some criminal rounds there, I'm not gonna lie. Tamazi? Nah, you got a judge kill B main. All 3 rounds are from West Side? That is true. 3k on Heaven. 3k on the 3rd round. I can't remember the 2nd rounds. Did he 1v2 or something? I think that's right. But yeah, he's the only one who's actually winning rounds right now.
Welcome back, folks. It's time.
As we can see, this is a good map pick from Vitality, though. They look drilled, Giants don't look good in it.
Certainly, that'll be the conversation for GX. They've come out of the first with 3 rounds on the board, but there were some moments where it seemed like there was hope. Really, though, it felt like
there's a couple of rounds where they had some nice fought behind it. Right, that Teo set strat round was pretty good. The one over towards here, like the floor is lava round, that was cool. That's some okay stuff.
Most of it seemed to come down to like
Vitality's still not playing great. They had some cool stuff, man. Don't get me wrong. I think they had some very nice stuff. Some very nice, like, new stuff, to be honest. I feel like less. It doesn't look like he's doing much, but he's actually doing huge well. He's very good at, like, info gathering for his team and calling them back. Like, it looks like Les makes the calling really easy on attack.
Well, he was the one to open and shut the first pistol round, and the door is shut firmly in his face. 5v4 to start with, and
Teo damage, clear the back of site, TP over.
Go in for that aggressive TP, take control over the site, and the cavalry follows suit. He's been spotted.
You saw him in the cage.
There's
his lovely timing on that flash.
Oh
mate, you gotta oh my god, I was like jokingly say you gotta kill everyone, and I felt like he's gonna do it after that 3rd kill.
GX with a pistol that is very much needed, and the climb back can commence here.
This guy looks good. Yeah, it looks really good.
Getting that under their belt is
he had a crazy game against.
I think even if they don't manage to turn this building into what will be Lotus.
What's Mystic's team called?
You're looking back to some of the
that
more
Focus?
Results is a
I think it's Focus. He had a crazy game against them.
When they faced off against T1 and Liquid, and then it was a close defeat to G2, who we'll look at as one of the best in the world right now. Clearly, GX put the work in.
38 on Breach, yeah, that's nuts. Arshel, thank you so much. Arshel even, thank you with the raid. Stream was good, dude.
Already going in for a little bit more safe with the classic, is more deadly than most people running whatever gun you like. That is
yeah, Cloud needs to go over here and pick up one of the guns.
And bear in mind, Mitch, this was just classics. They didn't invest into
it's looking pretty good for them to win it.
A few extra pieces. This is literally 5 classics.
Marzi, he's having a really rough one, man.
On the other side, for GX,
that's a nice way of putting it.
Running away, taking the spike elsewhere. They'll have to cross mid, but again,
the hell is that skin?
The real concern is that West Side is left alone. If he goes down, there's 3 weapons to be recovered. I'm not sure of what of those are actually rifles. One certainly finds the first. They know there's a target
new one.
There.
Sigma Lone Wolf skin? Don't tell me it's actually called that. Part of me that's believing you that it's called that.
3v2 up against weaker weapons, classics for now. A plant that should be secured.
See Kicks is looking if there's anything to be had. I'm guessing that there isn't a mob. Durka's shenanigans will meet the same fate. It was incredibly dangerous, but I like the fact that GX slowed down. They didn't
yeah, it's called that.
They didn't go looking for crazy fights to try and turn the tide. They were patient. That patience has been rewarded. Speaking of it, Kix is going to try and be patient himself, knowing that the chances of...
Kix has got the Nova Classic out. It does look nice, though.
Now fairly slim. He might be able to take a gun.
Worst case, you can just go down to that spike, but the damage is tempting. Those steps are heard moving right towards him. Lands to the slaughter, perhaps. The stun is good. It's great. In fact, they have an idea that this is a danger zone, and it's cleared
good recovery.
Well
was looking a little bit rough. Another solid round from West Side. He's fragging heavy.
You know, there was one player isolated,
16 to 10.
Classics. That can easily spiral out of control. A retrieved Bulldog, and who knows where we go from there. They've managed to put that one together, 9-5. The gap is slowly closing in on Team Vitality.
This is
okay, another early
things will change
timeout. They want pistol.
They
want anti-eco.
Maybe they can throw a little
and
bit
now he's called him his last time
he's
out.
Going to be down in the dumps, and that's the thing. I want to see if he can have a resurgence going into this attack side. I think a lot of the time the fights he was taking, we saw the sort of rundown on him isolated on one side of the map, or when you're trying to teleport and you get shot in the head. Sometimes it's a little bit unlucky, but if he can.
Where's the artist? He's streaming, right? He's streaming earlier.
Just whether or not there's going to be a complete.
Would Astra be a good pick on this map? Astra's fine on this map, yeah. Astra Omen's like preference, really.
Aggression. Safe's been having a great game. Durka's been having his moments, and well, we've already seen that there isn't really a missing piece right now. And then sort of the alternative is either you're met with that aggression, can you win versus two of the best
doubled
players
the raid
in the
members,
whole
yeah. This guy's stream swapping.
Or do you walk into Lex's side?
Doubled the viewers.
Both bad options.
Yeah, there's no easy choice there.
I'll be mad at that.
It's like, do you want to eat cat food or dog food? So I'd rather eat neither, but I don't have that choice.
Dog food's generally dry.
I don't know why you're actually thinking about it. It was more of an analogy rather than a. I don't want to know your answer, because weirdly you've probably tried both.
No.
Okay, so Giants called a timeout for this round. And they go for 4-1 middle. Take B.
Little can opener. It's
Wait,
all
what?
good. Well, opening duel for Sivo.
Dude, he's been pretty good, man.
Purple out of the action.
He's showing some confidence as well.
And it caused a lot of annoyances as we saw in the first half, but not this time around. Safe, very low on HP. It's an easy pickup. West side having a hell of a game so far. GX
kind of gave him a kill back
in that first half, but he was a standout performer in it. And he
yeah, easy call with the info. We got less on his own. We got a TP that Durka can take if he wants to. We got double kill trip on site.
They'll be brave enough to take on this setup.
Double flash to enable.
Already being caught by a trap. They know he's close. Les smells the blood in the water, and he calls in for Durka to help him out. Creep up though. Oh, now it's being spotted. Runner.
Ooh, that was kind of nice. Jiggle peek on the elbow so they can double spam through smoke.
Some element of control as Cloud takes over the site. They'll get a plant out of this and a man advantage.
Yeah, and you would imagine Tamazi just wins the round from heaven.
They're going for the element of surprise, but that element has completely gone.
Dude, how many 3Ks has Westside got? It might be 5.
At this point, the amount that he is being able to win.
It's at least 4.
I think Runner was a little bit hard done by, because I think his spam lit 2 players to like sub 20 HP and just didn't get either of the kills.
Well, it'll show up on his ACS, I suppose.
Look, that was him getting 5 HP.
Hoops and Beer, thanks so much, dude. Thank you for the 10 months. Favorite beer.
From this point,
Asahi's kind of banging at the moment. Not that I don't drink that much, but Asahi is like the banger at the moment.
But now, well, the ground's looking a bit more even. The uphill battle comes a bit more control. Durka's straight down mid onto Cloud. It's not a great start. This is a low buy for Vitality, and they did a lot with the classics. Now they've got full sheriffs and a couple shields floating around. It's a lot more dangerous for GX to face off against in those 1v1 fights, as Cloud just found out from behind a wall.
Chat, any believers? It's 6-9. They're going to get their ults a little bit earlier.
Point to B, sorry.
Are they going to get their ults earlier?
Okay, he doesn't get out of there, but he's
they might get eco'd.
Now they can throw the salvos in, delay that a little bit further. And that's the thing. In these sort of rounds, okay, those cheeky plays are going to be great, but it depends how much you can burn off that clock. Okay, at the moment, we're at 50 seconds. But you look at the position of these attacking players.
Is EU the weakest region? Luckily for EU, China exists.
Fight for it somewhat blindly up against Pistols.
If you ask me to compare them to the other 2 regions, I would have a rough time.
The B site seems to be the target. They know Cypher's been on A. It's a little easier. They don't have that Sentinel util waiting. Flash from Runner, hopefully get them up to heaven. The delay's been good. We've got 25 seconds left. Vitality rotating players in. Salvos just came online for Safe as well. This is a big deal that GX...
China better than this Tortoise region. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, dude. I can't really defend them when they're 10 seconds going through heaven right now. Like, how am I ever meant to defend them on this round? It's like the most perfect time for that chat. I can't defend them. It's like you've actually just summarized the round in one go.
They'll get their kills. But Vitality won that with pistols.
Jesus, guys.
Even have to use them for the most part. Oh, that one's going to be talked about in the VOD review.
Yeah, the Tortoise gameplay is not wrong.
The pay save card thrifty. But yeah, this was exactly what I was talking about at the beginning of the round. It's when it comes down to those late round
Oh my god,
decisions.
what a stun.
Like, okay, you lose some of those early fights, you lose some map control, you lose some positioning.
Sometimes I look at Pipson and he looks like he's going to explode.
Last time you saw Vitality, okay, they had the need
he just starts shaking. It's incredible.
They were playing with literal classics. In this scenario, they had all of their utility. They had everything still online, and that's where you need to force them into making some of those fights. Instead, well, you've given them around, you've gifted them
Drone
around.
clears the site, double kill trip over towards here. Can they get in a position to kill him? Yeah. Ult goes back a site, they know they can take this TP. Dude, Westside is just really doing so much work. Tamazi, some lovely impact from him. He's been having a quiet one. Let's start looking at this. 1-9 loss bonus. If they lose it, they're going to be losing this one. You got 3 people. Let's include safe. We've got 4 people that can't play.
He's coming from heaven, and he's up against a strong setup. It stuns, flashes. Every player has something. In fact, 2 stuns, 2 flashes. They've got everything they could possibly want to work with. For Sivo, perhaps this round is already out of his hands. Unless he gets an opportunity gifted very soon. Could just be a game of playing those exits, and I think that's what he's going for.
I think also in this scenario, the money is actually a bit more important. Having his weapon, making sure that that's not removed, have something to fight with going into the next, so making it a little bit more costly.
Has the split become attack-sided? It's just comp-based.
I think that last round is enough to shatter.
Trust me, we've got the 100 Thieves comp.
But
you'll say it's defense-sided.
We didn't see them slow things down. They just went right back to what they were doing. And even seeing a little bit from Tamazi. As I said, like, it's not just him. Him and Purpo. I think Purpo, I don't want to say he's lost every single opening duel, but I want to say he's lost like a solid 70%. Like, it's been...
Hey, Asuna, you can't be here when I'm trying to silently flame your team, man. You can't. Stop lurking, dude.
First time on the stage.
Please stop lurking.
A little bit toxic, but you know, I'm here for it. 10 to 7. I think this pause, yeah, it's going the other way. So just as we thought maybe there was an opportunity for GX to call a pause, that is an immediate response from the Vitality camp. Because again, you're talking about, what, a 9-3 half. There were a lot of clutches. There were a lot of big moments that went their way that could have very easily made it a lot closer. But now we're not seeing those as much. And that starts to worry, because the difference now down to just 3. GX, it seems like, well, I'd say some of their players are starting
Please stop praising Westside. He dies every time I praise him.
The entire time.
Oh, yeah.
Westside is having a game, and that's the thing.
Even the casters are talking about it. Why are you just saying it's just me?
Oh, he's the new kid on the block. He's the guy coming from tier 2 into tier 1. Bear in mind, Westside's only played, what, like 3 or 4 games in the tier 1 setting at kickoff.
Ryan GB with the prime.
Again. So
3, yeah.
The fact that
Visa, what the hell?
Why
is everyone firing so many shots?
This is what we were sort of promised, and he had glimpses at kickoff, but not to this degree.
I'm not wrong as well. GX's opening game was the BBL, right, where we sort of way underestimated BBL's power level. Like, he's had a rough start over at that level, and right now 22-11. First half, he was a standout. Second half, hasn't really changed much. It's good to see
Wendy Hulk with the tier 1. Thank you for the 14 months. Thank you.
A good opportunity on the back of it. They're just down by 3. Vitality of weak weapons. I mean, maybe the biggest enemy for GX will be the clock. Certainly was last time this happened. And this time, of course, the rifle save for Sivo gives them an opportunity. And a few ultimates as well in play. Looking at Safe in particular, there's dangers, and the biggest
kind of fast. Tamazi's feeling it now because of the main gun.
In the corner, shooting out the utility. That was enough to give
a free rider Tomo. Thank you so much as well, dude. Thank you. Well, they get a lot of money from this round. A lot of money. We're getting. Oh, we're min-maxing. We're getting the orb in B main. We're going to be able to get the plant. We're going to be 1 away.
Orb management. It's going to get Purpo ever closer to that.
They're in a really good spot, though, to be honest. How many ults are they up against? AOL, Yoriel.
Both come in,
Yeah, Papa with the kill as well. They let him hunt everything. You get an ult here.
If you don't come in, how you're going to
big round, chat.
A little bit toxic, then what's the point?
No punches pulled. Like I'm playing Viper over here. It's
how did Sen hold A site?
10 to 8.
I feel like neither are able to hold it. Yeah, but San Hardy, you're
like,
comparing a comp that on attack has passive pressure on A to a comp that doesn't have passive pressure. Like it's not even comparable.
Round as well, where there's lots of dangers on that Vitality.
It's a completely different game when you can create pressure here.
This is exactly what Durka did. Allowed them to sell fakes. It allowed them to sniff out the dangers ahead of time. One of those dangers in this round, hopefully, will be seen. No, they broke the drone on its way up. The fact that Durka's tucked in that corner is nasty. But he always has a way out.
Even all the way back to the pistol round, they were predicting him to be there. West side pretty much pre-fired him. So I don't think they're going to be caught off by too many of these shenanigans. Stun through, I like it. Good opportunity, even with the salvo.
Okay,
that's wonderful.
well,
Fantastic
it's a pretty important pick. Omen flash hits the Omen, the ult speeds him up to get out of there, but this is a free site. They got 3 here. Do they try send it? Yes, they do. Teo into Omen flash. Teo? What? Oh my god. Yeah, dude, we are not on the right POV. This guy's playing great, man. This is fast, like, big stage game. He's doing awesome.
You know, we talk a big game about nerves on
he was
that
blind.
stage,
I know he's blind,
especially
dude.
when it's your first time joining a team already who have quite the record starting out this year. And it doesn't look like there is any pressure on this man. Unbelievable performance for a debut, and look, it's not over yet.
Yeah,
they're
no,
on
it's
the right path from what we're
what a
seeing
time
here.
to do it, and they managed to save a good amount of their ults. Not that these two are the best.
7 kills above Durka. Debut doesn't go better. Like, I'll be
no, it really doesn't.
I'm not joking. 7 kills above the best player in the league. You know, it's gone pretty well. But
Stun Heaven.
They're gonna want to close this map out.
Salvo Vents.
It's where they wanted the game
Stun,
to be.
trying to hope you go
GX
down into
definitely made
Vents to get a
a
kill.
little bit more competitive.
Safe. Surely you're not jumping in there, mate. Oh my goodness, it's good stun in the end.
He's being hit with so many pieces of utility, but actually,
dude, this is a weird round from Vitality. They wanted to like fight middle when they were here and here. I'm not sure you can call to fight this. You're just taking individual
kicks. Definitely had some struggles in the last round with the utility combo, but this is what GX have been doing a lot. It's just this.
You got to accept that.
Find something, pause. Basically playing the default.
Good reaction from Vitality, right? Lose middle. Got to get some map control.
As much as you
double push over towards here. They had the Yours. They can TP back over towards A as well.
Patiently waiting, but that clock is ticking and they've been seen.
Yeah, leaves the Cypher who can sometimes check camera for Heaven. 30 seconds, gonna get a little bit weird.
Presumably not gonna be a huge change in direction.
Durka's one flash. Kicks his full util. If he gets a kill, he gets his ult.
Flash just to slow down the game a little bit. Same thing from Kicks. They know bleeding the clock is the main goal, but Purple comes up
gotta save.
huge.
I think you gotta
those players are still alive at this stage. The round is under a lot of threat, but instead, a 5v2. What should be an easy cleanup from this point forward. In fact, I see them turn their back on the site. It looks like Vitality are making what, looking at their economy, is the right call. Getting out of here, saving those weapons for the next round.
Finances have
how did this get close? I mean, West Side really. West Side, and I'll tell you what, they got a nice attack. Like you could tell that they'd prepped a little, not prepped, but like they'd practiced quite a good amount because they had some okay like set strats on defense. They just kind of got run over a little bit from Vitality.
At times it feels like GX overplaying their hand, like running out of time, or in the last round trying to flash through the smoke, and there were players on the other side of it. For now though, it's all about holding on to those guns, and that's exactly what they'll do. GX now just 2 within.
Vitality can maybe gamble a little bit more.
This is Vitality's map choice.
I don't know. This was also weird. Like this mid-round call for me wasn't great.
They were thriving.
Like they wanted to fight middle, but they'd lost all of the map control.
A strange face to split we're seeing in this matchup. Nothing but attacker-sided rounds.
23 to 12.
You know, even looking at GX. a lot of the things that were going wrong for them in that first half, Purpo was just being shut down every time they looked for opening aggression. That's a bad sign. When you move onto your attack side of Split, you really need to be finding your early round aggression successfully. And I think the recovery from that point has been remarkable, as evidenced by the fact that he's just taken down Durka in another opening duel. That didn't happen in the first half at all, I think.
I feel like Durka is meeting the exact same problem, though. It's these patient defaults that GX are running, the same that Vitality were doing, a slow-paced, okay, let's wait out some of that early U2 that we know is coming, and Durka's trying to pop flash himself into those angles where there are 4 people waiting. And they're so prepared, like I said, when he was playing on the edge of that box.
Asuna says low-key, I'd go for that play as well.
In their approach to dealing with
don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign, mate. I'll be honest, it's a bad sign. They flashed back. You can't be going for that.
And you look at what they're doing with all their utility here. They are making it very difficult for players to make a play.
Here for the side of
bit of desperation.
Putting in the rolling thunder,
Roman flashed a little bit late.
With a shorty in hand, Purpo.
Oh my goodness, stun diff.
And now Vitality flood in through the gates, left wide open by that
Cloud looking at sight there.
Runner's even blind in the corner.
Damn, bro. Lesson Kicks did so much on sight. I would love to see the... How do I say this guy's name? Sova? Sifo?
All the way at the finish
I want to see his kill.
Just one more step, and they can move on to Lotus.
Yeah, a big rolling thunder. Even though it needed to be preceded by another stun, it definitely helped them out with clearing out the back of the site.
Oh my god, Cloud's looking at sight.
I think other than the one where we saw the GX run out of time, it was using that Armageddon on the back of the site to force them into awkward fights. I think when Vitality have done that, they've been able to take some fairly comfortable rounds. Now though, just looking at one.
3 chances of Vitality, and I'll tell you what, Giants got this way closer than I thought it was going to be. Oh my goodness. Oh god. Damn, 5 HP. Well, there goes the 5 HP. Yeah, at least they're dueling together. Dude, Les is so nice to watch. I'm telling you, it's not like flashy, loads and loads of kills as he messes up the cage. But he's just very impressive in terms of info. He does he literally does everything you want the Cypher to do.
Vitality, they had a huge lead. They stumbled, but they didn't trip and fall. Right back onto their feet. Runner has managed to slip up behind them. He's got 2 kills lined up in front of him, and he'll connect those nicely. But still, another 2 to go. The spike to be retrieved and utility to fight through. Kicks has everything. With 35 seconds on the clock, there's still a paranoia.
1 up FPS, thank you so much, dude. Thank you for the 15 months. Thanks for saying that also, bro. Appreciate the prime.
He has his work cut out for him.
Oh, it's great timing. So good.
Free to walk past.
Kicks didn't see him with a jump spot.
Make some sort of move, make some sort of play, and they're playing on this sort of elevated
Did
angle. Both players in the corner, but the paranoia is going to make things awkward. The reposition might make it difficult for him to take these fights.
Hey, very nice from Vitality. I think Giants actually did better than I thought, considering the half, if we ignore their first half. Dude, this kid played well though. It's a great sign for Vitality.
It's a good sign with their map pick of Lotus up next. For now though, we're off.